Welcome to the Ballroom Dance Channel. We are a worldwide community of ballroom dancers who meet here every day to chat all things ballroom dance. One of our commenters asked if I could share a video with core strength building exercises that I recommend. Now, full disclosure, I am not a doctor. I am not a personal trainer. I'm just a long-time ballroom dancer sharing what worked for me and my students. Okay, guys, so the first couple will be best for standard and smooth dancers. The middle will be effective to all ballroom, Latin, rhythm, smooth dancers. And then the final exercise is going to be most helpful for the Latin and rhythm competitors because they isolate different parts of our body and where we most need that strength. But hey, if you have time, do them all. It's certainly not going to hurt your dancing if you are able to have isometric, isotonic control, all the good stuff. And as I mentioned in the video where I talked about flexibility and stretching, and I shared those exercises, well, the more strength I have, I can actually somewhat overpower that flexibility if that's a real weakness in you. So here we go. I'm going to share each exercise individually, and I'll probably start and end with a screenshot of that exercise so you have a real clear visual of what your Grandmaster Evil plan is. Okay, guys, here you go. Exercise I'll demonstrate today is most helpful for international standard and smooth dancers. This is an isometric exercise, so it's great for keeping a really still top instead of being all wiggly, okay? And you will be best served if you do it after your practice is over, okay? So it's gonna look like this. First, we're gonna get down on the ground. Okay, so we'll lay down flat. Okay. Now we're going to scooch our forearms under our front. So you're on your forearms, okay? Now we're going to do the plank by lifting up on our toes and holding it 60 seconds. Let me show that. So we're going to lift up and you're going to try and hold this real still. This is a great way to improve your core strength and stability. And you know what, guys? If you're going to let it for 2 seconds, don't you worry. It's going to get much easier with time, just a slow workup. You don't want to hold it to the point of exhaustion because otherwise your body's going to learn to be all squirrely. Okay, so that's the plank, and let me give you one more visual on what that looks like. Exercise that's going to be great for standard dancers and smooth dancers is a bridge. Okay, so let's show how that bad boy works. We're going to get down on the ground, and this time we're on our back side, okay? So you're going to lay down on the ground. Do you see that? Our arms are out flat at our sides. It'll be easier if it's tucked into your body instead of spread eagle. And we're going to press our keister up off the floor and hold that pose, okay? So we're going to press our keister up. Hopefully we can see that space. Here, let me just show. Don't do it one-handed, but I just want to make sure you see my butt's off the ground. And we're going to hold that stable for as long as you can. Don't let it hurt. And then we release, okay? And that's going to be awesome. The next exercise I'll show you is going to be for both Latin, standard, rhythm, smooth. I'll be right back. Our next exercise is helpful in all 4 ballroom genres, and it helps you separate the blocks with control. So when people first learn to dance, it's all disjointed, so it helps you do that in a controlled way. Let's show how that works. So we're gonna get on our back side. And I've seen this done a couple different ways. I'm gonna show my preferred way, but if you have a personal trainer, ask them. So I don't know if you can see,
my feet are up like the dead bug. I've also seen feet on the floor. I guess I'll show that because I think it might be distracting if they're up. But anyway, we are going to twist. What are we going to do? I'm going to watch dead bug again. Sorry.
Next exercise, fabulous for all 4 genres of dance sport. Do this before your practice to kind of get the best results. We're going to sit on our back. This is called a Russian twist. Okay,
Back. Now we're going to put one foot on top of the other. Boop. Crossing our legs just at the ankle, so not up here. Down here. And I've seen this done just with free hands. And if you get really hardcore control, I've also seen it done with weights. It's not my preference, but yeah, it can be done. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take one side and the other side. What we're trying not to do is one side and the other side. Try and keep this as still as possible. Sorry guys, this is awkward on my neck. So we're going left and right and trying to stay as still as possible.
so that is your Russian twist. Final exercise I'm going to share with you today is best for Latin dancers because it is useful for that lower back core strength. That being said, it's certainly not going to hurt you if you're a standard or smooth dancer, but obviously it's best for rhythm and Latin. So what I'm going to have you do is get on your knees on the floor. Okay. Now we're going to put our palms on the floor. So when I was a kid, I would walk around the house like this and pretend to be a horse. So we'll call this our horse stance. Okay, now I'm gonna have you lift one leg up, and right or left doesn't matter. We're gonna alternate anyway, but one leg goes up in the air and we're gonna try and hold that out there. For ballroom dance purposes and Latin, I recommend extending the toe and not so much what I call soccer foot, but extending. Okay, like you would when you're dancing to maximize body lines. Now, this is a little harder. Take your opposite front hand and lift up and hold it. And we're gonna hold that and we're gonna rotate and do the other side, okay? Now it is more stable, let me show this way. If you put this hand right in the middle when you do this front hand instead of out where it naturally would be. For more experienced dancers, you can put it wherever it feels comfy, but in the beginning, if you're just a newbie, go ahead and put that right in the middle just to maximize your safety, okay? So that is your final core building exercise today.